Hey everybody, welcome to the Good Morning from the Chicken Coop podcast. My name is Kim Johnson and I am a master mindset coach, creative strategist, and also happen to be a farmer. This is my chicken coop and I come out here every day to record a podcast, to teach distinctions, possibilities, new ways of thinking, and just bring some joy into the world. So welcome to the coop and let's start your day off in a fantastic way.
Hey everybody, good morning from the chicken coop. And I am telling you right now, the heat is on in the south of the United States, and it is going to be blazing hot today. And it's amazing to me how conditions like that can really change what you're going to do throughout the entire day. So normally I go out and I walk while I talk to clients. This happens to be my busy week, so I would be doing sessions, and I am, from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and back-to-back sessions, and I do that typically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then only a half a day on Friday, and that gives me more time in my schedule the following week to be able to work on creative stuff for the business. And I've set myself up like that, and people always say, I don't know how you do it, but to me, I'd rather get in a mode and stay in a mode and get it done. But the conditions in which I do that are very specific. I have to walk while I'm talking so that I don't get sidetracked, because you all know, we all do it. We get sidetracked pretty quickly, and if something is put in front of us, we don't even realize it, how much we grab our phone and we just use our phone and it's just right there in our hands and we just grab it and we're scrolling, and before you know it, we're like, how did I lose a half an hour of time? Well, I was just scrolling, messing around. And for me, that happens if I sit down with my computer and I just start going into a different headspace, and before you know it, I'm engulfed in whatever is happening with that. And it's really challenging, very challenging for me to sit and coach. I don't like it. So I have, this situation where this is what I do. I walk and I talk. But when it's a heat index of 115, it's going to be 100 degrees today. The humidity is so high, it's going to feel like 115. And when you sweat, you will not be cooling off. That's the warning of the day. So you have to be, body sweats to cool itself off, but you will not be cooling off today. That was the warning. And how that changes everything that I'm working on. So here I am, I'm out here, I'm going to be doing all this, work. And the reality is I'm not going to be able to walk today. So what does one do? I have to change my approach and I have to pivot rather quickly when it comes to this stuff. And I am a big believer in pivoting. When something's not working, pivot, try something different. And I don't get frustrated at it anymore. I used to get frustrated because I'd be like, I had plans, and then I'd get aggravated because my plans were screwed up. But I remember hearing my aunt say all the time, well, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. And I thought, it's so true, and I'm just going to learn to pivot better. So over the years, I have really, as much as I'm very certainty driven and I like my certainty and I like things done a specific way, and everyone knows that, it's kind of one of those things about me that I don't hide it at all. I am very specific in what I like and how I like things done. And, in fact, I even turned my computer back into Apple because I had to get that new one. I finally was able to go and return the old one to get a credit and a trade-in value. And the girl said to me, this thing is like brand new looking, like there's not one scratch on it. And she's like, God, most of them come back and they're wrecked. And I got the maximum value that they would give for an M1 chip. And I was so excited. And she's like, how do you do this? And I was like, I just take care of it. And she's like, I thought I took care of mine till I saw yours. And I just started laughing because I'm like, okay, yep, I do like my certainty. I do like to do things a specific way. And yes, this is very true. But you've got to be able to pivot too. And so today is a massive pivot. And actually it's going to be for the next week is going to be a pivot. So I just have to change my approach. And I don't get upset about it. I'm like, what am I supposed to learn today? That powerful piece changes my frustration into something that I can learn. So I'll just go, okay, well, what am I supposed to learn from this? What am I supposed to learn today? What are the things that I am definitely supposed to learn from this? Because it's showing up, so clearly I'm supposed to learn something. And If I don't learn it, it's going to keep coming back and coming back. So I definitely want to learn as quickly as possible. And one thing for me that I absolutely love about a pivot is anything is possible. So I can imagine anything being possible at this point. I'm going to ride my stationary bike. I'll walk in place. I'll jump on the little rebounder. I'll do a number of things to give myself that number of steps and focus that I need. But the point is, pivot. Work on the pivots. What are you going to do to pivot when something shows up? And for most of us, those things show up regularly, daily. So you've got to be in your mind. You've got to be okay. It's okay to have all the certainty, but it's really great when you just start focusing on, okay, how am I going to pivot if I need to pivot or when I need to pivot? All right, my friends, I hope you have a blessed day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.